Here we go. Spoiler alert, audience. I know. Look at this. Hi, everybody. Look at Friday. Hi, everybody. Hello. Look at Friday. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Happy weekend. We made it. We made it, everybody. We're here. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Happy Friday. Have a seat. Let's get started. They're excited because they got free donuts this morning. That's why they're excited, yeah. I'm excited because I get to look at this woman every single day of my life. It's Miss Kendall, everybody.
Hi. Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm great.
You doing well?
I'm great. I feel good for the first time in like 2 weeks, which is great.
Wow. Oh.
And I'm wearing a jumpsuit.
You are. This is a brand new, and
Yeah.
you're so sweet because you know I like to give you compliments on your outfits because I think you're a fabulous dresser. Tell the people you waited. You were gonna tell the story.
I did. Yeah. So I went to TJ Maxx. Y'all know I'm a Maxxinista.
Yeah.
And I got this like 2 weeks ago.
I love the Max.
But last Friday, Jason was gone. I was like, I can't wear my new jumpsuit without Jace.
No.
So I saved it for today.
It's fat. I love it.
Hey.
I love it.
Thanks.
You look sensational. You really do. You look
I
really
love
great
it too.
in it.
I could like wear this in every color.
I know.
Day.
Kendall walks into our meeting. We have a 9 o'clock meeting to go over the show, and she walks into the meeting like this, like that. I was like, wow, someone's feeling good this morning. But having a good day though?
Having a good day. I love your tie, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is we love to support local. We do a lot of segments, obviously, and local guys. They've been on the show before. The King brothers do all my suits.
Yep.
And sometimes they do garanimals. Like I'm pretty good at fixing tie. I mean, I can match a tie with a shirt pretty well. It's
You
one of
do
the
a great job.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's one of the few things I can do. But sometimes I need garanimals help. You know, the giraffe goes with the giraffe. So this little ensemble, the pocket square, everything I'm looking at, they put it together for me.
It's very
today.
fresh.
So it's very nice. Thank you. Yeah. They have good custom suits. Oh, thank you. Nice.
Yes.
There's my chest, everybody.
Take that
there we
close
go. Yeah,
up.
there we go. Okay, so I have to reveal. Speaking of suits, now I tell the audience everything, and you know my stories of cocktail shopping I have told before, where we've all done it. A little drunk shopping, a little cocktail shopping. This audience has done it. I bought expensive glasses after a few cocktails.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, the aforementioned King brothers. I bought a suit. Did I remember? No, I didn't. I ordered a full suit from them, and I didn't remember.
Oh,
so, but
okay.
then, so last weekend, a week ago today, I was at Walt Disney World. Shock, I know. And I was at Walt Disney World.
I know what you did. Did you do it?
I did it. Yeah. So I posted this on my social media if you follow me on Instagram. So Jason may have had 1.5 cocktails, and I went. Okay, fine, audience, 2, and I went
Times 2.
and I went, and I'm a big Star Wars fan, you know. And I don't look. We don't have kids, and when I go on trips, that's my joy, and I like to buy collectibles. And so I walked into the Star Wars store, and this is like the fancy Star Wars store where they have not just like little hats, they have collectibles, girl, like collectibles. So I walk in there, and I'm by myself. I was at Walt Disney World by myself.
Colin let you loose?
Colin met us later.
Okay.
So I'm by myself, and I walk into this store, and this woman goes, hello. And I go, hi. And she goes, how are you? I go, look. And I looked at this curio cabinet, and they had a giant Darth Vader bust. And it's about this big. Here's a little, Leo, can we take a little picture here? This is what it looks like right there, yeah. So I look, you don't even want to know how much this is. So I looked at the price tag and I go, okay. I'm like, okay, well, I get this discount. I have some Disney dollars. And so that's basically half off. And the woman goes, well, if it's half off, you should buy it. And I go, wrap it up. So I got it. So here's the end of the story. So they shipped it to me, and here's the end of the story. I get to my door yesterday, and as I walked down the hallway, I live in a condo, and I see 2 giant boxes outside my door, and I'm like, holy crap, what did I... Oh, it's Darth Vader. And then this woman with her little dog is going down the hallway, and she goes, oh, look, you got some nice packages there. And I said, yeah, and she goes, what is it? Do you mind if I ask? And I go, I said, it's a life-size Darth Vader. And she goes, oh, is it for your children? And I said, no, ma'am, it's for me. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish.
I can't believe you got it.
I did it. Y'all can Google. I don't want to tell you how much it was. Just Google $1,100. Okay, there we go. I got it 50% off. I know. I'm such a moron. Anyway, Priyanka Chopra visited Jimmy Fallon last night. The two talked about her marriage to Nick Jonas, but before they did that, they took part in one of our favorite games called Hot Ones. What they do is they eat hot wings while getting grilled by Sean Evans, the host of the Netflix show Hot Ones. Look at this.
Hi. Hi. Here we are at the end of the line. And Jimmy, last time we played a Name That Impression game, and here we're gonna stay with that theme, but it's on music. I want you to think about the first musical impression that comes to mind. With your mouth on fire, tongue ablaze, throat singed. Sing the first one that comes to mind. Priyanka, try to guess the singer.
What are you saying? What?
Musical impression.
What about musical impressions? What?
The first one that comes to mind. Just sing something.
Sing a song?
Yes.
I can't think of a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh, I have to do an impression of somebody? So.
Well, you can tell by the way I use my weapon.
Oh, after that was good. After that, the two sat down for the interview where they were able to talk finally, somehow, and they chatted about the recent success of the Jonas Brothers. Listen to this.
Supportive wife as well. You've been on tour with those guys, the Jonas Brothers. Yeah, I couldn't even remember their name. I'm freaking out right now.
Those
Seriously.
guys, yeah, those three.
Oh my gosh. How's the tour been?
It's been so great. They're doing like 75 shows in 3 months. It's crazy. They're in different city every day.
They're crushing it though.
But it's just so amazing. I didn't really know very much, and I'm gonna get killed for saying this, but before I got married and before I started dating Nick, I didn't know too much about the euphoria that is the Jonas Brothers. And when I started going to their concerts, just seeing like 30,000 people singing every lyric was just, like, I'm a full groupie now.
Oh, well, and they're uber busy. They're doing a can. The Jonas Brothers are on a can of Coors Light now.
What? Is that for real?
I do, and I'm not trying to. When I think of Coors Light, I don't think the Jonas Brothers.
No.
You know what I mean?
No,
mean,
they're
maybe-
much more Bud Light.
I'm thinking Zima. You know, like a little Zima.
Who's Zima?
What?
Who's
Oh,
Zima?
White Claw. I'm sorry, White Claw. I'm sorry.
I thought Zima was a person.
Because let's be clear, White Claw is just better dressed Zima. That's what it is. Yeah.
I was thinking more like Blue Moon, but sure.
That's fine.
Zima, White Claw. I thought
Same
when you
thing.
said Zima, I thought it was a person. I was
No,
like, who's Zima?
it's this generation Zima. Look it up if you don't know what it is. Yeah. Next in the dish, speaking of Jimmy, he was on Watch What Happens Live last night. This is so good. And was asked a question about divas. Look at what he revealed.
Recently had both of them on The Tonight Show. Who was the bigger diva backstage, Cher or Madonna?
Oh, that's good. Well, you've had everybody.
Neither one was diva.
Neither was a diva.
I'll tell you what Cher did was great.
Okay.
She was, we were doing a bit where I had to walk out with Cher holding her hands like Sonny and Cher.
Yes.
So we came out swinging our arms.
Okay.
And then at the one point, I think I had her say, snap out of it and slap me across the face.
Yes.
And she didn't want to do that. She goes, I like you. I don't want to slap you. I go, it's fine. You can just do it. It's comedy. Everyone gets it. It's fine. And she goes, well, maybe I'll slap you and then I'll kiss you. I go, yeah, great. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. So then we're ready for the show. We're about to go out, enter. We're behind the curtain. And I go, we're about to go like 10 seconds. I go, hey, by the way, are you going to kiss me or are you going to slap me? She goes, I'm going to do whatever I want. I'm Cher.
She has that right. She's Cher.
Can't argue.
She squeezed, I tell the story all the time, but she squeezed my face in the year 2000. She was here for a campaign event, and I went to go interview her. And I went home, I started crying because I was so excited. And I got Cher was in a movie called Mermaids with Winona Ryder. 4 people saw it. And I got my Mermaids laser disc. And I went up and I did my interview and I started to cry and I go, Cher, can you sign my mermaid laser disc? And she goes, of course you like mermaids. Like that, and she squeezed my cheeks, yeah.
Did she sign it?
Yeah, she signed it, yeah, I still have it. We have a lot more to come. Go grab another cup of coffee. Meet me back here in just a few minutes. Our half-hour hot dish continues next. Wendy Williams isn't buying what one of her guests is selling to her. We'll have the back and forth. Plus, while we were sleeping, Harry Styles surprised fans by dropping a new song and a steamy new video. Then my buddy, paranormal investigator Dawn McClain is back with us with chilling audio and pictures from recent investigations in St. Paul and Andover. And she's one of our favorite guests, period. Psychic Maria Shaw is back giving live readings to our studio audience. What does the future hold? Well, I hope it holds you staying right there. Back in a moment.
So let's start with number 1. Is this man an Aaron or a Paul?
He's Aaron, of course.
It's a very, wow. DeGrasse Tyson has absolutely come in.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't disagree with Neil. I'm going to have to go with Aaron as well.
They're going with an Aaron. Number 1, please show us. Are you an Aaron or a Paul?
I'm an Aaron.
He's an Aaron!
Plus, I don't know any old Aarons, so I have to say he's a Paul.
You're right.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a later name.
But he's 26.
He's not that old.
All right, so we're going with Paul.
Yeah.
Please, number 2, are you an Aaron or a Paul? He's a Paul!
You may be, in fact, an Aaron.
He's gone with Aaron. He's gone with Aaron.
I mean,
I feel like we should tease this over a commercial break because
I know these names
it's
so well.
huge. People at home are gripped right now. You gone with Aaron?
Yeah.
He's gone with Aaron. Number 5. Is it a clean sweep? Are you an Aaron?
I'm an
Aaron.
Clean sweep. Neil deGrasse Tyson and Aaron Paul. And Aaron Paul on Corden last night playing Aaron or Paul. Yeah. Next on the dish. This is a story we talked about last week. Did Ashanti's voice appear like in a backing track on the JLo? I'm turning into Elmer Fudd there. On the JLo Ja Rule song, I'm Real. Now, Ja Rule said last week that Ashanti's voice may have been mixed in. He visited Wendy yesterday, and she wasn't having it. Look at this.
So, if I write the record, right, somebody has to sing it. I'm not a good singer.
So you called up...
So I sing it because I wrote it, so I'll sing it first.
Listen to me, Jeffrey.
But then somebody else has to sing it, Wendy.
So you called up Jennifer Lopez, and this is a song by Ja Rule and Jennifer Lopez.
Yes, yes.
So where is Ashanti in the mix?
I'm gonna tell you how it came into the mix.
Well, we only have a short segment.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. It's quick. It's simple. It's simple. So we needed to reference the record so it sounds so she can hear the riffs and the way the riffs and stuff supposed to be hit. I can't hit those riffs. I can't hit them. So Ashanti did it, and then it goes to the singer, and then she sings it, and then that's what you hear.
So Ashanti mimicked the singing. Yeah. You sent it to Jennifer Lopez, right. And the word is that when it was mixed, that they left in Ashanti.
It may have been. I mean, it happens on music all the time. No shade. That stuff happens all the time on music.
Did Ashanti get paid?
I don't know.
Why wouldn't you know?
Because I'm not the one to do the paying to her.
Wendy wasn't having it at all. I love that. She should, if look, I love JLo, no hate on JLo, but if she is a predominant voice, if JLo was mimicking Ashanti should get a little bit of the royalties from that song.
So what he said, and I've heard is true too, when you do these sort of,
because you're a singer,
demos,
you know
they're
this,
called something else, I can't remember, but you don't normally get paid to do those anyway.
You do,
just
okay.
do them. It's kind of one of those things that it's either for a friend or it's good for your career too, to, I don't know. So I don't know what happened there, but.
And maybe she agreed to it. Maybe she agreed that no money, maybe Ashanti would have agreed. But I went back and I listened to it again after we did the story last week. I listened to it in my car. You can hear it now.
It does sound like her.
It sounds less like JLo and way more like Ashanti. Just like that, yeah. Just like that.
Yeah, I can't beat Ja Rule, so.
That outfit has just given you your Wheaties today. I love it, yeah. I love it. Life. Next in the dish, Howard Stern has been in LA all week. Baba Booey Howard. He visited Jimmy Kimmel. The two are dear, dear friends. And they talked about how Howard, and I believe this, is so good at interviewing people. Look.
Your questions are questions oftentimes not only have you never been asked, but they're things you hadn't thought about before. And sometimes, like when you interview me, I'll feel like oh, yeah, I never really considered that before. And people like talking about themselves. They become so comfortable, they open up.
Really, I was in psychotherapy, and I talk about it in the book, and I'm a big proponent of it. And I started to think about how much I liked being listened to when I'm sitting in the chair with a psychiatrist. And I said, I really have to change my approach because it might be really nice for people to be really heard.
Heard.
Big word.
Yeah, there's a difference between listened to and you're being heard. And he is really good at that. I listen, like he's not everybody's cup of tea, and I understand that. But usually when people say that, they haven't listened to him in the last 5 or 7 years. But he has really evolved into, now that Oprah doesn't do a daily show, he is without a doubt the best celebrity interviewer in broadcast, whether it's radio or TV. Bottom line, there's nobody better. He really is.
He's a good active listener.
He is. I mean, you may not like his comedy, you may not like his bits, you may not like Ronnie the limo driver, but you can't, that's one of my favorites. I love Ronnie, but you can't deny when you listen to one of his interviews, I can count maybe 7 right away, where I walked into an interview not really liking the star, or worse, not having an opinion, walking out of listening to the interview and loving them. Gwyneth Paltrow. I was like, oh, whatever, goop. You know what I mean? I just was fine, but I wasn't a fan. Walked out after listening to her. I love her. Katherine Heigl, who I just thought was just, ugh. I listened to her.
That's the rumor, is that she's
That's
like
the rumor, that she's, brr, but I listened to her.
Make that noise one more time.
And I listened to her on Stern. And I walked away and I got her.
Okay.
He makes you get people. He really does. He doesn't. He goes beyond the surface of. So tell me about your next movie. You know what I mean? He asks. But then again, he is helped by the format. It's not all the format, but he has a lot of time to talk to him, which is a great gift, and that's why he went to Sirius. So love you, Howard. Baba Booey. Next in the dish. He's the best. There is another new talk show coming to daytime TV next year. And this one will star Drew Barrymore. CBS announced plans for her new talk show, calling her, quote, a breath of fresh air who will energize any station's lineup. That is such a TV thing to say, That is such an executive press release, as I spit. Anyway, that's just so, she's gonna energize your television. CBS Television's president says this is the brightest prospect he has seen in many years, and he expects Drew to strike gold. A pilot version of the show was shot in August. Plans are to debut the show in the fall of 2020. Ladies first, what do you think? I say Drew Barrymore, I say talk show, what do you think?
I really like Drew Barrymore. I like when she's been interviewed before. I kind of like her whole vibe. So I'm interested. I'm curious.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at right now.
I broken record time. If executive producer Jeff was here, he would drink. But I've said this a lot. Yeah, thank you. But I mean this because, well, there's been a lot of news of this person. First of all, they're handing out talk shows like donuts.
Yep.
You know, everybody, you know what I mean? Like well, you guys aren't, I'm giving you a donut, not a talk show. I mean, you know, did the audience, Aaron, did you tell the audience I'm giving them a talk show? Oh, okay, good, yeah. You all get a show next year on Fox 9 Plus. Yeah.
Surprise!
Ted. That woman right there, she's getting a talk show right there. Ted, can you call the general manager and let her know that woman's getting a talk show next year on her station right there? Yeah. What? Ma'am, what's your name? Angie. It's the Angie Show, everybody. Yeah. Anyway, my only caveat with all this stuff is executives think that just because someone is successful, like in music or movies, that they can be a good talk show host. That's not necessarily the case. There's a long list of people that have tried the genre that are very good in other avenues. Katie Couric, Jane Pauley, you can go on and on. They're great in what they did, but they're not a good talk show host.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's the only thing with Drew. The only thing with her, though, is she is charming. She's really
Very
charming. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she is charming and
knows,
relatable.
She knows like a lot of people.
Yes.
A lot of people.
Next in the dish, teen girls and Kindle are losing their minds this morning. And we have Harry Styles to thank for that.
Oh, yes.
That's
Mama.
Ladies, and my people, come back to the television. Because, former One Directioner, I've turned that into a term. Harry
nice.
Styles released his first song in 2 years, and it is steamy. Look at this. By the way, Angie, star of the new Angie Show, just passed out. Yeah. That's Harry's new song, Lights Up. It'll be, there she is right there, there's Angie. Yeah. It will be a part, this song is gonna be part of his still unnamed album. No word on when the whole album's gonna be released, but he surprised fans. Kendall, no one knew they was gonna do this.
No, I'm like sweating right now.
Yeah.
Oh, mama like it, mama like it, mama like it. Had to my, ooh.
You like him?
I didn't until that song came out.
Oh.
I was like, I mean, I liked his music, but I was like, okay, but then I was like, oh, I can rewind and just play that
Again and again. I listened to it a couple times during the radio show, and the more you listen to it, the more I think you're gonna like. I like the song in first listen.
Good.
Yeah.
I do have a question for you.
Yes.
Okay, so my like celebrity one is Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
He's my love, and I think I know your answer.
Yeah.
But who, if you could replace Harry Styles with someone else in that video?
You mean like my get out of jail free card?
Yep.
My celebrity edition?
Yep.
Victoria Principal and Ryan Phillippe. There we go. Yeah.
Channing, or all the Hemsworth brothers.
Yeah,
all the
all
Hemsworth
of them,
brothers. Yeah, all of them.
Still ahead, everybody. We're cranking up the spookiness here on the show. My radio producer and paranormal investigator, Dawn McClain, is back to talk about her latest ghost adventures, and she has sound that will creep you out. And then, Psychic Maria Shaw is back giving us her Halloween readings with our studio audience. We'll be right back, everybody. It's spooky. It's scary. Welcome back. Very loud today. I love it. The people are excited. Welcome back, everybody. Our first guest is all about tracking down paranormal activity and producing a radio show. And she has more encounters since she was last on our show. Give it up for the executive producer of Jason and Alexis in the Morning and paranormal expert, Dawn McClain, everybody. Hi, sweetie.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and act like Dawn and I just didn't talk to each other an hour and a half ago. So
what's going on?
What's going on? Yeah, anyway. Okay, tell the peoples what you told me in the commercial, because you've been on here 4 or 5 times. What did you say to me about this segment and the audio you have today?
Well, I specialize in audio because I edit audio for my job, and these are the best EVPs I've ever gotten, which is electronic voice phenomenon. We digitally record when we go to investigations. So these are the clearest, strangest EVPs I've ever gotten.
This first case, and Dawn's going to be with us for a couple segments. This first case is where? In Andover?
It's in Andover.
Paint a picture for me. Is it a house? Is it a business?
It's a very nice house, very new house. So it's not really about the house. It's about one of the children that live there. This child sees...
Can I stop you right there? You know what's funny, and the studio audience knows it? There was a tour group of children that just walked out of our studio. Thank goodness they left.
I know.
Yeah.
I was a little worried, I'll be honest.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yes. All right. So this, and I'm sensitive about this because they've agreed to have these clips played with their release form, but I just, for privacy's sake.
Absolutely.
So this child sees not just spirits or ghostly apparitions, but full-bodied people, and she sort of always has. She's 7 years old. 3 of them appear in her closet. So the first,
in the closet?
In the closet, there's a man who peeks out between clothes and his head is bleeding. There's a woman who's old who has her mouth open always in a screaming position and she doesn't really talk. And then there's something that she said, I don't know if you know this guy, but his name is Satan. And I said, oh, okay. She's very matter of fact about it. And she said, he comes up to my bed and it's the blackest black that you've ever seen, like in a form. And
really quick, we have the audio, but I want you to tell people, if they're not familiar with paranormal investigation, children, we were talking to Maria Shaw about this, they are more attuned to this up until age 7, right?
Yes. I mean, I also study metaphysics, so they say that, you're more connected to what your path is in this world the younger you are. Like, my soul is here for this reason. And past 7, we sort of start to tune out this stuff, but she's always been able to see.
Okay, so we have several sound bites. This is the first one is backwards talking. Describe, what should people be listening for?
Well, it's the very first voice that you hear on the clip. Brady, my other investigator, we're in the room just setting up. So it's the first part of the clip is backwards talking. So
roll it, Leo.
I turned that fan down over there. Do you think?
Yep. Air purifier.
Yeah, let's see. And now we have it looped, so you can hear that.
So that first voice that literally sounded like someone that worked with you, that's not one of you.
No, it's not. And I've also reversed it to see if it did say something, and it's not. I've listened to it hundreds of times.
We have it on a loop, though. Here, let's listen to it. Okay, that is super clear.
It is, and it sounds like Pennywise, kind of.
Yeah.
It's really kind of a giggling, weird, And that is the room I'm talking about where the closet is.
Oh, that's the room?
This is the room. All of these are from the room.
This little girl's room?
Yes, so.
Girl, I would be, Okay, so next, I just got chills reading that. Are we moving into the closet now, Dawn?
Okay, so this is later on in the night. We're about to do an EVP session in here. We have another investigator named Yako. He is just our heart and soul of our team. He's a skeptic, and he is hard on spirits who terrorize children. He doesn't like them, and he's a little bit tough when he, is speaking to them. They don't like him.
Yeah.
And so they're commenting on, he sat down by that closet, and this is what we hear.
Roll it, Leo.
You good with me turning out the lights?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'm up here with Yako and Heather. We're going to start asking some questions. You can talk to us.
So now we've got that looped.
So what are they saying?
I don't want anybody in the closet.
Well, let's hear the loop. Okay, we have one more.
Yeah.
This is a bedroom growl.
Yeah, okay, so we are doing something called the Estes method, which is a little bit hard to explain, but I wear headphones, blindfolded, and we have what's called a spirit box, and I can't hear what they're asking. So actually, it's not me, it's our Heather, our investigator, asking, and all of it, you just speak whatever you hear, and she said thong. I happen to be wearing a thong that night, so maybe they knew. So maybe the spirit.
I'm wearing one right now.
No.
It's fine. Yeah.
So maybe the spirit knew that.
Yeah.
So there's a weird growl, and then they light up our equipment, and then there's a that was worth it after.
Here we go. Listen.
Robert?
Are you annoyed they were here? What'd you say?
It's not Robert?
Thong.
Oh, big K2 hit 3 times. Are you lighting that up? Thank you. You haven't done that before. Who is this?
Okay, so now we have that looped.
Looped.
Just the.
Disgusting. Okay, hold that thought. More with Dawn, including a creepy picture she took when we come back. Back after this. Wait till you see this picture. Welcome back. Back with my radio producer and paranormal investigator, Dawn McClain. She is a member of the Twin Cities Paranormal Society. We'll tell you more about that in just a second. But first, we've been talking about your monitor. We have some video. Leo, go ahead and roll that. What are we looking at here, Dawn?
Oh, that's a K2 meter. It measures EMF, which is, electricity basically within the room. And, we can ask, will you light up these lights? And they will do so. We'll say, turn those lights on, turn them off, and they will communicate that way. So electricians use these to find if you have an electrical leak somewhere.
Yeah.
And we use them in paranormal research.
Okay, let's move. We were in Andover. Now let's move into the Lexington.
Yes.
A legendary restaurant in St. Paul.
Yes.
Been there for many years. And this is your second visit there, right?
Yes, it is. So we were fortunate enough to go back to the Lexington and investigate just this last weekend. And it was more active this time. Yeah, we're still gathering the evidence. It takes a lot of time to,
to
get all this evidence together. We have a clip in the Williamsburg room, and we have a voice. We ask, did you used to work here?
Listen.
Are you a former employee? You used to work here?
I heard sound from the other room.
2 knocks.
Yeah.
So we heard it as knocking, but on the recorder, and I believe we have this looped of what we think it is.
We do. Here we go.
Yeah.
Looped. So what do you
We think it says I used to be the cook.
Oh, I don't care what he or she is saying. That is creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean?
I mean, he hangs out in the bar area. He loves to look at the liquor. Anytime we
I
ask
hang
about
out in
liquor-
that room.
I know
Yes.
you do. I know.
Okay. We have like a minute left.
Yeah.
Now, Leo, don't put the picture up. Describe, this is the creep. I don't want to oversell this, but this is creepy. Describe this picture.
It is creepy. This is a client we have in Northfield. They took a picture of their socks. They have matching socks. They're so cute. But in their, just out to their patio, they see a figure in the picture. So this is the picture.
Let's look at the thing.
So that's the enhanced one. As you can see on the left, that's their socks. And then this is the middle of the day. They did not see someone standing there. They have a lot of activity in their house, and we have gone out to investigate and gotten some things too.
Okay, now let me make sure I'm clear here. So they were sitting there just watching like Barney Miller or something, and there was nobody at the sliding
No one
door.
was standing at the sliding door.
So then they took the picture.
Looked at it, and they were like, what is that?
Oh.
Look at your pictures closely, people.
No, look at your least close so you can move. Yeah, out.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell people where we got to go, but if you want to,
We have an event actually November 1st and 2nd at the Lexington to reveal all of our evidence and all this cool stuff that we get. So go to the lexmn.com shop and you can get tickets.
Perfect. Give it up for Dawn McClain, everybody. You can follow Dawn's ghostly adventures on social media. Just search for Dawn at Dark, and of course you can hear her every weekday morning from 6 to 9 on Jason and Alexis in the morning. That's right. We're back with psychic Maria Shaw in just a minute. Back after this, everybody. That was good. Welcome back. Happy Friday, everybody. She is one of our most popular guests because she is really good at what she does. Seeing the future. Give it up for psychic Maria Shaw, everybody. Hi, sweetie. I want to say this at the beginning and the end, too. People can see you this weekend. That's why you're here, too. Where can people see you?
They can see me at the Radisson Blu at the Mall of America. We're doing a big psychic fun fair on Sunday.
Yes.
And we have 17 readers. It's $10 admission, 9 to 4. Come out and see us.
That's right. Okay, right away. Now, we're going to talk Halloween costumes and stuff and zodiac signs in a minute. But first, we're going to go into the audience. And Maria, I asked Maria in the commercial break, was she getting a feeling about anyone? And I'm not joking. She got a feeling for new talk show host Angie up there. That's right. So, Angie, come here. Walk down here, Angie. Come here. This is star of Fox 9 Plus's new Angie show. It's Angie. Angie, year you were born, or not year you were born, your birthday. You never ask a lady, but I need your birth date for Maria.
October 28th.
Oh, she's got a birthday coming up.
Yes.
Okay, well, you know what? The talk show thing may not be that far off because she's coming into a really good 4 or 5 months for money. Yeah. And I also see you finagling a gift from somebody. So I don't know if it's a husband or a boyfriend, but you're finagling
Maria,
a gift
I gave her a
from
talk
man.
show. I mean, what else do you want?
Oh, you're the man. Yes, that's him right there.
Exactly.
But look for more money in the next 4 months. Between now and the end of February, I see you bringing some cash home.
My husband's to be so happy.
Yeah. And Fox pays well. You'll get a good income here. Thanks, Angie. Okay. Who else, Maria? Who you feeling here on the anybody? Who you feeling?
Well, this lady over here, she's anxious.
Come over. Okay. Can I tell you?
There's a ghost in the house.
I warn people about these stairs every day, and what did I just do? I almost tripped. Okay, come over here. You come over here. Maria was getting a sense. May we have your birthday?
Okay, 2/21.
Okay, she's intuitive too. Have you had some crazy dreams the last couple nights? Because you're going into a cycle over this full moon that you're going to be when you dream, you remember them. Hopefully you can get some messages from the other side because you've lost 2 people that are very dear to you. Yeah. And it feels like a part of you went with them. A part of your heart went with them. But they're both going to come to you probably within the next couple days in a dream. It's called a visitation. Write it down. Write down what they have to say.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Whoa.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's go. Maria, why don't you stand up here? I was blocking this lady, so what's your birth date?
10/29.
Well, we have a lot of Scorpios. We have a lot of Scorpios here in the audience.
A lot of Scorpios? Yeah.
Just a couple of them? Okay. Because whoever had their hands up, that's the one to borrow money from, because Scorpios are going to be lucky financially. But I also see that you're going to have a good year, but you've got some crazy people around you. I feel like people are going kind of nutty.
Yeah.
Well, he's standing a little close.
Exactly.
But you have lots of changes with relationships, and you have a lot of eclectic new type of people coming in. You're also very, very intuitive, and I do see a long-distance trip possibly out of the country next year.
Ooh, thank you.
That's good. Aren't you glad you came? Yeah. Let's go. Let's talk Halloween. This is fun. Halloween costumes for zodiac signs. How about Leos?
Well, you're a Leo, as everybody knows,
yes.
And so you're the king of the zodiac. So you should dress very royally,
okay.
Or you should dress like a celebrity. So come as yourself. Usually royalty, and a lot of times they'll dress like their favorite celebrity.
Okay, fabulous. Let's do Taurus.
Taurus. Gosh, I would say
Greek god?
Greek god, historical figures, to come as a great pumpkin, because tourists love to eat.
Yeah.
So anything to do with food.
Now, speaking of signs, we did this earlier on the radio show. Who's going to have a really good fall? What are some of the signs that are going to have a premier fall winter?
Sagittarians are going to be very lucky, at least between now and December 2nd. And then the
producer Ted is celebrating over there. That's right. Yeah.
Very lucky. The sign that has had a really hard 2 years is coming out of it in December, and that's Capricorn. So if you know any Capricorns, they're going to do much better, especially next year. But they're coming out of it in December. The people that'll make more money are the Scorpios, and then also the Geminis are going to do pretty well too financially.
More with Maria Shaw when we come back, everybody. Back after this. We're having a little short. Welcome back, everybody. More with psychic Maria Shaw. More readings from our studio audience. What's your name?
Tessa.
Hi, Tessa. What's your birthday?
July 20th.
Maria.
Well, she's got a man stalking her right now on Facebook. Somebody from your past is trying to get back in touch with you. Do you know who it could be?
I just went through a breakup. I just broke up with a long-term
Okay,
relationship.
because somebody's looking on your Facebook to see if you've moved on, if you're with somebody else. They're real nosy right now. You're going to have a guy come back from the past and want to win you back. And that could even happen this weekend. Let me know.
Okay.
Oh,
thank you.
That's a good one. Let me know too. I want to know about that. Yeah, I want to know about that. That is.
Yeah. She knows who it is, I think.
We have about 30 seconds. Is there a sign? I hate to focus on the negative. Is there a sign that's going to be through troubled waters for the next season?
For the next season, like I said, it's going to be Capricorn, but you're coming out of it.
Yeah,
Kendall,
you're coming
out of it. So Capricorn and some Cancers are having it tough, but Libras and Aries, they got a crazy weekend because we got a full moon.
That's right.
Full moon this weekend, and it's just going to be nuts.
Stay home, people. Stay home. Give it up for Maria Shaw, everybody. Catch her Sunday at the Psychic Fair at the Radisson Blu at the Mall of America from 9 until 4. Admission is $10. I'm just telling you. Maria Shaw, one more time. We'll be right back. No, stay here, sweetheart. Stay here. We'll wrap up the show here. We're back, everybody. Our last few minutes with Maria Shaw. Look who's back as well. Kendall's here. Okay. Maria, she's been screaming from the couch over there. What are you seeing for our very own Kendall?
I hope she's going to be here next year because she's taking off like wildfire next year.
Oh.
Big time, big time.
Girl, you leave and I will haunt you. I will. Yes, yeah.
And she's going to snag a lot of bargains.
Oh, okay.
She's going to be doing a lot of snagging a lot of bargains.
So it's a good cycle for her.
Oh, next year's her best year. She's coming out of a 2-year period of hard work. And next year, anything's possible for you. Yeah.
Wow.
Mama.
Maria, I want you to do another member of the Jason Show family. This is Aaron Schwab, everybody. Aaron, what's your birthday, my love?
6/19.
She's in the right position. She's a Gemini.
I am a Gemini.
Yes.
She knows these things, Aaron. Yes.
Love?
Yes.
Love? Are you with anybody right now? I don't even know.
I have a
oh my
husband.
God, girl, you better be careful. You got somebody else after you this year.
What?
You got a secret admirer. And he's been in this audience before. What? You got a secret admirer and he's been in this audience before.
Girl, you probably gave him a mug. That's
Probably.
right, yes.
That's probably why.
And his mind is just a rolling. He thinks that he and you are something. There's something
Really?
going on here.
Like in a creepy way?
Well, it's Halloween.
Oh,
Halloween.
okay.
But no, you got some admirers that you don't know about. But you're actually either you or your husband are making more money this year.
Oh, good.
Coming into the new year,
Well
so you're going to be
done.
fine. You like that one?
I love that.
Well done.
Well done. I will take it.
Okay, Aaron, before you leave, screen this audience, okay? Go ahead. Yeah, there we go. Yes, yeah. Aaron, check for guys in this audience. Check for guys.
That's not him. That's not him.
That's not him up there?
No. Check the manifest from all the old shows.
Eric, get a shot of him just in case we need it. Right there. Right there. Is that Aaron's admirer right there? Oh. That guy's like, why didn't I go to Twin Cities Live? Yeah, anyway. Monday on the show, Leslie Miller and Chef Corey will join us, and they're stepping up their helping you step up your Halloween party. That and more. Plus, Miss Shannon is back. That's going to do it for us. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Go see Maria Shaw this Sunday, Mall of America Radisson. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good weekend. We'll see you Monday. Aaron has admirer.